Happy Friday again, everybody. I hope everybody's had a blessed Friday so far. I'm over my Friday. I just got off work not too long ago, so yeah, I was trying to listen to these calls, but I really couldn't quite. Shanitra, I could on my way to work, but getting off was like crazy. Okay, but shout out to my girl Shanitra Speaks moderators. Make sure y'all drop her link. Make sure y'all drop Anna B's link. Make sure y'all drop Shank Rock's link and Project Cuss Reels. Make sure y'all drop Chill's link in the chat. Somebody drop your link. Y'all don't have to drop my link. Y'all don't have to drop my link at all. Just drop those content creators links for a while, if y'all don't mind. How's everybody doing out there on this Good Friday? I ain't drinking co-op. I got a pay-per-view to watch. As soon as I finish this, I'm gonna watch my pay-per-view and I'm gonna relax. I gotta work tomorrow too, so but it's still gonna be a good Mother's Day for me, okay? Getting cash from the kids, clothes, shoes, and all kinds of good stuff. I love them. I love them. I love them. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, research, and educational purposes. What's going on, Time Warp sis, Barbie sis, Miss Lowkey sis, TT sis, Samad sis, hey Morgan sis, hey Shauna baby, what's going on? Hey Angel, what's going on, Angel? Hey Internet, what's going on with you? What's going on? Hey Miss Jamila, hey honey baby, what's going on? Hey girl, hey. I do gotta go, you guys. If you guys don't mind helping me reach that goal, it's an incentive given to content creators by YouTube. That would be greatly appreciated. And I appreciate y'all anyway. Hey Tita Goddess, hey Shavana baby. Hey Yakaya. Hey Queen Rays. What's going on, Queen Rays? What's going on with you? How you doing? Hey Big Mama Pooh. She said happy early Mother's Day to all the mothers, of course. I want y'all to have a beautiful Mother's Day tomorrow. I hope church is great as well. Hope y'all enjoy y'all service at church for those that's going to church. And I hope y'all kick y'all feet up tomorrow. And it's everybody tomorrow. Okay? I'm kicking my feet up for the most part. Latasha Belinda, what it do? Happy Friday. She said, love you. Happy Mama's Day. I'm not going to be here for a long time, but let's go on and get this started and see what we can hear because I want to kind of skip past this, the beginning, and but I want to play it, but not the whole thing. Okay, everybody. Sorry, y'all. It's malfunctioning. It's so malfunctioning. I guess it doesn't want to play for me, you guys. Hey, Shalana, happy Mother's Day to you too. Hey, Yolanda. Let me try it again, you guys. Let's try this one more again. Yeah, I heard. Let me know if y'all can hear that. Let me see if my share screen is on. Oh, never mind. My share screen won't even on. Hold on, sister. Hallelujah. She said I can hear now. I can hear. Okay, give it a second, y'all. Give me a second. I don't know if it's about the storm. I don't know. I really don't know, y'all. I don't. Problems. Might just have to play it from my audio. Okay, let me see.
Good job for that.
Yeah, I'll call you later, man. I'll set up a visit.
Hold on, y'all. Let me rewind it back so we can.
Industry.
Hold on, y'all. Okay, there we go.
Your call has been. This is a free call from the Perth County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. Press 1 to accept all communications from this inmate and family. Thank you for using Telmate. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hey.
Hello.
Got it. Mhm. What's going on? You?
I'll turn around.
Huh? No, you ain't see what I said.
No, what'd you say?
You ain't see what I sent you on that tablet.
No, what you tell me?
About the industry.
Huh?
Okay, I'll read it to you.
Huh?
Huh? Look at you. Yes, I read it to you.
I didn't hear you.
Get your fat ass. Get out of there. Chill.
Get out that refrigerator. I'ma feed your fat ass. So reading Jarvis a message is more important than getting the kids together, feeding the kids. He locked up. Apparently he can call anytime. Anytime. That's why I said Toledo, low self-esteem, and they know. Y'all know, because this is August 20th. August the 20th. I guess you don't got all your ranting and raving out about I don't care about the little girl, I just care about the other women. Like who is this and who is that and who is this? Belinda, I'm just I'm baffled. I'm honestly baffled. Cause you want to read him, you want to read a predator message. You want to read a predator message. I just left from over there, watch the replay. I was halfway through, and I could see your reaction. What I heard so far is crazy. Man, see the guy is.
That ass all the way to the damn refrigerator. Girl, don't yell at me. I'll beat the hell out of you. I
Hey,
feel
darling.
that. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you ain't see what I sent you.
No, what you saying?
I thought she said she was gonna read it to him.
Well, I gotta clear you. Cause you don't know. You ain't seen it.
No, what the fuck? Should I go look at it?
Well,
What she mean? She said, "Why I gotta clear you? Clear him for what? Cause you on the phone call." He's like, "What the fuck? Should I go read the message?" Stop yelling at them kids because you frustrated with a ninja. Ooh, we there. This is where I left out before I walked into Walmart with my begging kids. Okay, at this point, none of those slow thinking women care. care about their kids, just a man who couldn't do anything but bring drama in her life. Shit, hardships, he's nervous. Yeah. Hey, Lola, sis. The way she talked to her children for a pedophile is mind-boggling to me. You hear me? All those low self-esteem helpers heard what was happening. This is wild. Remember, she said she didn't care. She always stated that she didn't care about her being missing. What she said was she cared about them other women. That's all she said. She said, "House probably funky, baby." She looked like she just stole clothes in the corner.
Huh?
She sounded like she just stole clothes.
Tanisha speaks.
Okay, wait, but
So you want me to just read it to you?
yeah, you can. What you go?
Say
You
it to
can go
me.
read what you sent me.
Huh?
You can read what you sent me.
Baby hungry all this time. She done hello.
Yeah, because she said you ain't thinking.
He could have been fed.
Is it good?
I said to you. No. I said to you. Inside it. I don't know why you don't be on no tablets. Any other time, I said, I am going to say this. I said, I'm going to say
Oh
this
yeah, I've
right
seen
here.
that. I thought you were
I'm,
saying something.
yes.
I've seen all that. Why?
Oh, you said that, huh?
Why?
What?
Yes, because I
What?
said something about one picture, bro.
Thank you, Trigger Talk.
No.
Thank you.
No. And if you say the why you ain't say nothing to me about it.
Because I ain't.
Y'all see how the mind games he played? Thank you, Trigger Talk TV. Thank you. Drop Trigger Talk TV's link too. Make sure y'all sub up. I need to see Shanitra's link. Thank you guys. Anna B's link as well. Shanks, Project Incarcerios, and things like that. All this hello, he ain't hear y'all fine. And that shit's weird to me. That's why they said he was weird. That's why they said, "Hey, Vibrant, what's going on? Happy Friday, sis." That's why they called this man weird, this freak show. He heard her. He hears all of them. And played like he didn't see it. And then when she said it, he said, "Oh, I seen that message. So what you playing dumb for when they already, you know what I'm saying, dumb, and dumber for you?" I mean, do it make sense, y'all? Or am I tripping? Am I the only one like right now? All of them be acting like they be too scared to cuss his ass out. Always speechless when it's time to speak. Yeah, saying shit under their breath, Shavana. Whispering. All of that. Hey, Latasha. I mean, it's just mind-boggling.
I ain't called to start on that note. That's crazy because I comment on every picture. Did you talking about the picture I said with the
Well,
filter?
you ain't comment on this. You ain't comment on this.
You thought that's what I wanted to say. You know that shit pissed me off when I seen it in the morning. Like wow, like you waited to text me that, man. Like that's just crazy. Ain't that
She said, "Why she need to clear you, fool?"
serious about no picture? You be making a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of
It ain't
something
no,
out of
it ain't
nothing.
that serious. But it ain't even about the picture no more. It's just more to the stuff out here. You know,
Like what?
like did you know you got another court date besides the 22nd?
For what?
Do you know you got another court date before the 22nd? Hell, you keeps up with that more than you do your kids, I see. What more? What? How many more court dates do we got to go to? I mean, for real, did he have to be he's found guilty? Here we go again with this dude right here. This wigger is locked up for Erda, and she worried about a like on the picture. Then went through all that to bring up a court date though. That's how crazy it is. He has nothing to say to any of them because he can't sweet talk them to get in their kids' pants. He just wants money and to look important in jail. But always been on the phone manipulate. But they always did say um that he was taken care of in jail. You know what I'm saying? Gotta say, girl, clearly he didn't want to. Master manipulating user, yes. At his finest. At his finest. Hey Tootie, Jarvis, mad they keep clocking his tea. Of course he knew. LOL. Happy Sunday, everyone, and blessed. Hey, Tawana. Hey, girl. Hey. And if you want to come up tonight, let me drop this link early because y'all know I'm up here smoking and drinking this good vitamin water. Okay. Hey, Karen B.
For a trial.
She said for a child.
You don't know
You
that,
have
dude.
1 minute remaining for this call.
Hmm?
No, I didn't know nothing.
No, well, you do. And you know they trying to do that. I'm just talking to you. You could figure out the rest.
Yeah, I'll call you later, man. All right, I'll set up a visit.
What up, Shane?
Salute, Miss Parker. Salute to the riders. This dude right here, Miss Parker. Miss Parker, Miss Parker. Man, let's let it ride. I got a lot to say about this dude. Let it ride, Miss Parker.
Okay.
Yeah, you could do that because we could talk like that. That's fine.
All right.
All right.
All right.
I love you too.
Let me pause it there. You know I got to pause it there, Shane. You know I do.
Go ahead. Go
You know
ahead.
you got court on. You know you got court on Woo the Woo on 22nd. I know I didn't know that. It's about a little girl. That's what she say. But ends the call, but you ain't saying nothing. He's like, I don't know about this. She's like, oh yeah, you know. But you know too. And you saying it's about a kid, and yet you're still on the phone neglecting yours to talk to this freak show. And then at the end you said, I love you. Shane.
So what do we say about her? Do we say she's a accomplisher? Do we think she had any part in it?
The part she played was knowing that it's a young lady missing because of Jarvis, correct?
Correct. I'm with you with that.
And you're saying to him multiple times that she didn't care about the kid. You know what I'm saying? She said she didn't care
Hmm.
nothing about that, and that she, it's just the principle, Shank, of you got kids yourself. We hear you saying, "Get your fat ass out the refrigerator." Fat ass always in the kid. So that means you neglecting the kids. That's
Right.
embarrassing in itself to say. I mean, I'm pretty sure they never thought these calls would get out, Shane. I really
You
think.
you 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 right. And one thing that most people would say, if they treat other people kids like the way she responded about Naziah, we can only imagine how she is with her own kids. And there it was when she telling her own kid, get your fat ass out of the refrigerator.
Oh, there go my girl right there, Shanitra. Welcome. Hey, love.
And
Shanitra said Jarvis definitely knew because he had been interviewed multiple times. Absolutely. Go
and let
ahead,
me
Shane.
slide in, Miss Parker, and see it. Like, you could tell the type of females that he was dealing with. He knew the type of females that he was dealing with. A female that knows his situation and know what's on his report card. A female that's about family life, about her kids, and out here doing the right thing and living a good life. They wouldn't have entertained Jarvis. So you could basically see he knew how to pick them. He picked Shannon. Shannon ain't give a damn about her own kids. So you know if she ain't care about her own kids, you know she ain't care about she ain't care about Naziah.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm. This is crazy. She said, dumb, funky ass 304 setting her daughter up to be the next victim because if he did it to her daughter, the other one's one. That's what I said, Big Mama Pooh. That's what I said. I definitely said that. She said, Lola, I'm in disbelief. Um, but shout out to you, Shanika. Thank you so much. We appreciate these phone calls being dropped. But it was something I caught, Shanika. It was something I caught that you said, and you said you did not want to drop the ones of them getting hospitalized for STDs. If you got to get hospitalized, Shanika,
Mm,
hospitalized, not a clinic visit, not a clinic visit. Cause we not about to pretend at everybody that's watching in this chat that ain't nobody went to the clinic. I
mm,
just
mm,
you ain't gotta bring it up. It is what it is. Just saying. Hospitalized, you itching, you burning, bugs is a jumping. Shane, hospitalized. It's in your bloodstream. It's baby, it's active. It's active. I mean, you get hospitalized. How long have you been untreated? And
mm.
we talking about multiple women shaped like this the scary part when you get to the pre-trial, right? You get to him taking the plea deal and stuff like that. This what gets me. And I'm gonna be honest, because when they brought up that HIV shit, boy, I'm talking about listening to these phone calls and you everybody got me confused when I know some of the baby mamas' voices. I'm going, hell, I don't know. I don't know who's who. Then we got Bruce, and then I don't know why they had Pike G's house. Who the hell is Pike G? Because a
Mm,
lot of these
mm,
women
mm.
don't know about each other.
Right, right.
So who the hell is Pike G? Why is Latricia riding the my baby mama Big Bertha live? Okay, go by her too. Okay. Go by Big Bertha's, go by Angels, and you know what I'm saying? Hyped up to get unalive. Cause they over here skidded. Police ramming their houses, breaking shit, taking phones and stuff. Come on.
Mm.
Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, sis. Appreciate you. Hey, Miss V. Itchy Scratchy. Hey, Wings of Creation. Now we know he had to. But the thing is, y'all going through it about each other. It's kids out here that's been affected.
They could care less about them kids.
I mean, Shane, seriously. The kids is being affected like the adults. If they had to get hospitalized, my God, Shane. My God. She said, yes, there was a call where she confronted Jarvis about giving her some and told him to be honest because it messed her up so bad she had to be admitted to the hospital. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. Kirby said, I bet all of them staying, don't he? What the fuck? Who? I know. And I respect Shanisha. She said she doesn't want to put it out and stuff. And I get it. I do. They're so nasty. I forgot my name. Damn, not you forgot your name. Hey, Blackout, what's going on, sister? What's going on with you? Hey, something sweet. She said she forgot her name. Chad, let's get back into it.
Shanitra speaks.
I'm gonna let this shit go. I'm done talking about this.
This one.
Right now, we gotta focus on get this chilling with my nose.
Shane, I'm going to skip through this one, but I'm going to say this. It was when he said, I hate people I hate the niggas that manipulate you and you let people
Mm-hmm.
manipulate you. What? Shane, and I'm gonna let it go today. I'm gonna let it go today. You gonna let it go today?
True
You at this
definition
point in the
of
phone call, it's April 14th.
true
What you say?
definition of the cat. True definition of the cat. Calling the cat. What y'all know what that phrase is? Calling the kettle black.
What
Whatever it
called the
is.
kettle black?
Yep. True definition.
Shank, I mean, balling the eyes out. He said, and this was his thing. If you pay attention to how long we been together, almost 5 years, almost 5.
He knew how to pick them, Miss Parker.
Shank, I look at the dates on these phone calls, right? And we know if they went to Kizzy's, Nay's number was in the transcripts. Now we couldn't make out if Kizzy's number was ever one of those numbers we couldn't figure out in the transcripts, but we know for a fact that Nay's phone was one of the last phone he called on the night. So we know they talked to you. You begging him to tell you why he wants you. Cause you know. It ain't cause she was slow or nothing, y'all. She knew. She told him he'd be talking to a 10 courage crazy, calling her names and shit. How you tell him everything wrong, but you don't know it's wrong, but you telling him he's wrong? Make it make sense, Shank, please.
You right.
I'm just asking.
You right.
Some shit just don't make sense to me. What took me out was when she said she was beautiful. He said, I care about you. Yeah, she said, did you say I was beautiful? He said, I said, Shank, he didn't even say, yeah, I said you was beautiful. He straight up like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't lied to her. On that part. He let you know in so many ways, the name calling, you know, she stopped all the crying. And I want to deal with no boy. Did you say I was beautiful? They be snapping at him cries with him quick, don't it? Shannon was in the middle of tears. I'm disqualified by the. Oh, what you say? Put on a video call. Don't do family and friends. Shane, what? And I ain't the only one hearing this shit. I'm not. Let me skip to this part because something stuck out to me, Shank. I want to kind of skip past the crying. I want to go. I think it was right here. Let me start here.
It's traffic. Fuck that.
Yo. I think he was missing traffic, but still, shit.
Shit happens sometimes.
Exactly.
Huh?
Exactly.
I remember shit. I was working in Toledo. I used to leave out early as hell to catch that traffic, so I wouldn't catch that goddamn traffic.
He said, I used to work in Toledo. Shane, that scared me. Because everybody don't, you would think everybody knows Nazia's story and stuff. They don't.
They don't.
They really don't.
Now what? Wasn't there some bodies, missing bodies, or something to do with the trafficking up there in Toledo, Ohio?
I thought that was North Carolina. I got to go back and check. And another call that stood out to me, if Shanitra, if you're still in here, what do you got the exact timestamp on Kayla? I'm gonna tell you this. For my peoples to talk to me. We've heard Kayla's name before. And we know why we heard Kayla's name before, because at one point it was a lot of you subscribers that was in that group that started over there on Instagram. I keep seeing everybody, how old is she? She sound young. I know she do. Like, I know we forget certain things in the case, but these names, no. Kizzy's names. Because I asked about Kayla about a couple months ago. Did I not, Shane Cry? I asked about a visit. And I asked that for a reason. Because somewhere along the line when them group messages started, I don't want to put all their names out, but everybody's seen those messages. They was in the Nazia Harris groups and everything. And they said, who started this group? They said, me and Kayla. Because Kayla was allegedly a victim of his too. She was just friends with, you know? I know Kayla's name has come up because when you put her number in Facebook, they were discussing her in the groups. But absolutely, Shanitra. There you go. Absolutely, Shanitra. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. For minds that don't work this case with me and looked up stuff, just come on, y'all. Please get it together. I'm respectfully. Respectfully. That baby name was mentioned long time ago, Shane. That's why she sound young.
Mm-hmm.
By the time she might have talked to him, she might have talked about 19, 20.
Mm-hmm.
But not at
That's
the time
his.
of the victim.
Yeah, that's his thing. That was always his thing, messing with underage little girls. That's his thing.
Shay, I would ask you this as a man. People call it Jarvis was pimping, Jarvis had game, Jarvis had him. I think it's sick on both ends. I really see a lot of mental stuff going on everybody's end. Like, seriously.
Jarvis was pole pimping. He wasn't pimping for real. He was using the women that was in his stable. You know, he was pole pimping.
But Jarvis, you guys, that Toledo part caught me a little bit. It really did. It caught me, Shank. It caught me by surprise because I don't think I could think of like my God. If he got all these women here, y'all think he was just working in Toledo just to be working in Toledo? He was sick. Like Jarvis was. I don't even think it's a rating on the pedophilia list for him, Shank. I don't even think it's a such thing as habitual for him. Because this had been going on for generations, Shane.
Yeah, it's been going on since he was young. You know, it's been going on since he was a little boy. Trust me. Jarvis was inappropriately touched when he was a little boy. He lied about his age. Whatever female that was, you mean to tell me she didn't know that Jarvis was a little boy?
Mm-hmm.
But that just confirmed that he was molested. Oh, he lied and told that female that he was older than what he was. But it don't take the fact away from that woman inappropriately touched him while he was a little boy.
Mm. So I don't know. She said, "Baby with his mother, good friend or something." Mm-hmm. She said, just like he used to live in New York as well. And yes, Shanitra's not lying, you guys. My price was kind of higher than that, Shanitra, when I requested, you know what I'm saying? When we sent the request on our end and shit, I was like, hell no, it's a trip and somewhere. It's a couple trips for me, about maybe 5.
Man, I just had to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Just good. I had to be out the door with say, oh, I 10 by 10. I just leave out that motherfucker, man.
Yep.
I used to leave out of that motherfucker, man. Like, well, I think I had to be to work at, what was that, at 7?
Yeah, he be missing the traffic because he leave at like 7:30 from his job. So,
No, you didn't hear what I said. I had to be to work at 7.
um,
You know, traffic don't start fucking up in Michigan, man, until, you know, that's 75. That's straight shot there and back. Traffic don't start fucking.
Shank, ain't this the first normal conversation I think he's had? It's July the 6th. He's out of options. everybody's on to him again. Like they've been on to him every phone call. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like every time we hear from the slugs, they heard, it's something new, but back to the other women and stuff like that. But it's his first normal conversation. Thank you, Cam75. Thank you, sis, for becoming a member. Is that King on the phone? Not King. I said the same thing. Look, I thought it was a man. I thought it was the same thing. Chucky and Tiffany son said, is that King on the phone? Shannon been using a lot of Jarvis's phrases. Girl, not a lot of his phrases.
Fucking up from Michigan until, we start backing up about 7:30ish. I had to go to Toledo.
Mm.
So, that's a different kind of traffic. You got to go.
Right.
Shit. You have to go. Especially when you're getting like Monroe, like when you first get down to Monroe, all that motherfucking truck traffic, shit, I'm out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I
gone.
thought it was y'all.
Yeah, he really excited. He ain't gonna have to be driving like that no more and stuff.
What kind of car you get?
What kind of car is that? Damn, I'm terrible with cars. A Camry, I think.
Toyota?
Mm-hmm. If I'm mistaken, it's the Camry.
I made him get a Camry. It's a fast car, I know.
A fast one?
I say you got a fast car, you got a little...
Brandon has been through all them stages already.
I wanted to know, but I know that Miss Gwen was sick. She was sickly. So I don't think that was her. Because remember, Shanitra, he stayed with Miss Gwen, one of the girlfriends, not the baby mothers, but one of the girlfriends' mothers, whose child was also a victim. And it was spoke about throughout the transcripts on that part and the other daughter doing it. You know what I'm saying? He talks with her frequently and always for close to 30 minutes. You think maybe she was like Miss Gwen was like a mother figure to him? I don't know if it was her, so I can't say. But thank you for that, Shanitra. Thank you, Antron. Thank you, Antoinette. Appreciate you. This man being in everybody's business. I mean, my God, why does it matter what kind of car he had? Jarvis keeping up with that outside world, Shank. What you think? He
Yeah,
did that.
yeah,
He did that.
yeah, yeah. Y'all know what they say, people in prison know more of what's going on the outside than actually people on the outside.
Because he kept up with them calls at the beginning. Hey, he was what they say. What they say. What they say. Type of shit. He was on that type of time. He was on. If they didn't tell him what was going on and give him insight, he wasn't interested. If they didn't have no news for him, Shane, you notice how I'm gonna call you back like that. Like I ain't talked to you all day.
hmm
You
He
know what I'm
wanted to know
saying?
what was. Yeah, he wanted to know what was going on the outside.
Shanisha said the calls I've listened to so far with them doesn't appear romantic. Nope. I think I just think that he had relationships with people's mothers and their loved ones. Hey, so prolific, what's going on? Like he knows, like I think, Jarvis stayed so many places. Y'all gotta remember, Jarvis was out there. Cause what made him stay with Miss Gwen? Cause from my understanding, allegedly the girl that he had messed with they weren't even together or she wasn't even staying there. Like I could see if you staying with my mama because I stayed there too. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you staying over to Miss Gwen's and rest in peace to Miss Gwen. She did pass away. But you sleep she because remember the daughter said she slept on the couch, said the woman on the oxygen was always on the couch. And my daddy had his room and her granddaughter had a room. And she said maybe I need to talk to her mama too. Y'all remember that, Shane?
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Y'all go back to the beginning, the day the king did his testimony and stuff. Y'all heard his daughter testify and say that shit. That's how, you know what I'm saying? It just took this year or last year for the person to kind of just tell me who it was and stuff like that. And that was all that we got into. We got into a little more, but I just said I wasn't gonna put it out there. So it is what it is. I like when both y'all, Miss Parker and Shank, together. Y'all should start a show together. Thank you.
He had a Hemi. Dies with a Hemi in it. That bitch was, yes, it was so fast.
Yeah, Yolanda.
That one was so fast. He had a motorcycle for a while.
I had one too.
Everything somebody had,
He
Shank.
went through all his little phases. I'm glad he on his big man stuff now.
I say you playing. You was scared for him. So you was scared for him.
Yes, on that motorcycle I was. And then that Hemi he used to be racing.
I got rid of mine. I actually had two motorcycles. The motorcycle I want. Eventually, I'm gonna get a Harley, man. I got rid of I had the little crotch rocker. I had a Suzuki, and then I had that I don't know if y'all got them down there. I don't know if you've seen the ones they sit in, drive like a car. You seen those? Y'all got them down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those, a slingshot.
Yeah.
I wonder how long he stays on the
I actually had two of those. I had a two-person, then I had the four-person. I sold one. I actually sold both, but I had one with Chucky, Jason, Freddy, and all that shit on it, right?
He lying.
And the dude up here got a charger like that. They got a charger club. And he had Chucky and shit on his hook.
Shane, come through for me real quick. Just a cold-blooded, manipulative narcissist. I think he really I think he start believing. You ever seen somebody lie and believe their own lies?
Yeah, jailbird, Miss Parker. That's what jailbirds do. That's that jailhouse talk. You be all over the place.
Every time she said that boy had some, he's like, "Yep, I know." Like traffic, yep, oh, I did that too. You gotta get up in that traffic. Then the car, yep, I had one of them too. And now it's the motorcycle. Yep, I had one with Freddie, Jason. Hell, he naming all the characters that he is. This is diabolical. Shane, is he not all of them in one?
Yeah, jailbird. All over the place. You be locked up and you be listening to dudes and you be looking at them like, yo, you really don't expect me to believe this, what you saying, do you? All right, go ahead and continue then, because I don't believe nothing you saying.
Nexy Gray say he had shares in Pepsi and Coca-Cola. I'm just waiting on it. Shaditra, does he say he had shares in Pepsi and Coca-Cola on any of these calls? That he was productive in society? She said, Shaditra said, yes, Shake, he definitely had that jail talk. Damn man. Hey, Patrice. I'm just saying, Miss Jamila, I don't like all of this.
There's another motherfucker in this club had the motherfucker with Jason on it. And there's another motherfucker in the car club had the one with the Freddy on it. So there's like 3 or 4 of them. And I had all 4 of their characters on my slingshot.
Not a slingshot, Shane.
So niggas ended up buying it from me. And then I got another one. And then I ended up selling it. You know the bitch got car engines in them.
You said what?
I said, you know the motherfucker got car engines in them.
A car what?
I said, you know those they got car engines in them.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, 4 cylinders. It's so fast.
No, I ain't know that.
Yeah. That's why I like them. I can work on that bitch. Bitch need to tune up, I got it. Bitch need an oil change, I got it. But I went through all that fast car shit myself, man. You know, I ain't good fuck. I was out here, man, doing the only thing I ain't get that 392 shit. I ain't like that. And I like to put my work into my car. You can't really do too much work into putting in that motherfucker. I was doing that
Mm-hmm.
shit. More of trucks and all that shit after that, man. You never seen none of my cars, have you?
A few of them.
No, he ain't never seen your
What's
cars
wrong?
because you ain't never had them cars.
You know, I don't know those names like that.
I'm saying, with their trucks are
Man, Shane, like whoever this is, I agree with you, Shanicha. I think they was just a friend and stuff. I still gotta ask why would they put money on their phone for Jarvis? They y'all don't question shit. Y'all don't look into anything. I'm just gonna go put phone money on my phone because you said you heard several conversations between them. They was always just friendly, but still, who does it? If he had all the cars, then it made me wonder why he borrowed the mother of his child's car. He talked about having a lot of things or access, so it's strange he would borrow a car. Absolutely, 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 Shanitra. I agree. Shank, how do you feel about that?
I feel exactly what Shanitra said. Salute, Shanitra. I feel the same way. You got all these cars, or you had all these cars, but you was borrowing your broads' cars and other people's cars. Get out of here. That's that jailhouse talk. You heard he said you ain't seen my cars, did you? If you had them, you wouldn't have had to ask my man or whoever this is on the phone if
Hmm.
you really had them. Because if you really had them, whoever you talking to on the phone would have seen you in them.
I agree. Mm-mm.
These is the worstest dudes to be locked up with.
Samad said, "This ninja imagining all these rides." Shanitra said, "Good evening, Shank. Yes, jailhouse talk for sure. He stayed on that phone. He did." She said they know he lying. That's why they keep saying, mm-hmm. They do. They really ain't like, you know what I'm saying? But you still
the cars.
talking.
Um, Truck and car.
What car did I have that you saw? You sure I had a? You sure you seen a car that I drove?
Have I seen what?
I said, you sure it was a car you saw that I drove?
Um, I could have sworn you showed me a car. I know I
Black.
seen truck.
Was the car black?
Um, yeah, I don't remember.
If it was black, I gave that to my baby mom. I got tired of that motherfucker,
I
but I
think it
had the white
was
one.
like,
Yeah, I gave that to my baby mom. Um, I had I had the Escalade. I had two Escalades. I had the Suburban.
Now you
mm-hmm.
got Tatiana car.
What
Say,
another truck?
what's wrong with it? And one thing about it, two things for sure, throughout these phone calls, Jarvis was pressed about that Escalade for sure. I wonder if after he was charged, they told him he couldn't be in contact with these people because it's hard to believe the calls just stopped considering how he loved talking on the phone. That's a good question, Shanitra. That's a good question. They are, Yolanda. Oh my goodness, you guys. Let's pray for Latasha, boss lady, please. Put some prayer hands up for Latasha, please. Y'all drop my Tasha Capricorn email. Get in touch with me, Latasha, please. I'm so sorry to hear that. See, we going. I don't know, Shane. People going through real life stuff, and we got all of this sick, sadistic type of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I always say you never know when this could be your loved one, you know?
It's sad. I'm so sorry, Latasha. Get in touch with me, please.
Oh, was it a pickup truck I showed you?
No.
Set up high? I set up
Mm,
real high?
mm-mm.
Oh, I had that too. I sold that.
Thank
A couple cars, man.
They probably was the cars that you worked
I
on.
get tired of them and give them away. You should have seen, man. I bought Jazz. I told her when Jazz got her license and shit, man. No, she don't talk to me no more now. We fell out. I wasn't approving of the shit she was on. But um, yeah, I told her to get her license and shit, man. I get her a little car. I don't know what the fuck made her think she was gonna get something hell of a. I don't know what the fuck made her think I was gonna give her the Charger, a Mustang. I don't know what the fuck kind of car she wanted. But you just learn how to drive. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I bought her I ended up buying this PT Cruiser, right?
A PT Cruiser?
Yeah, I ended up buying a PT Cruiser, right?
you. Right. She said you bought your daughter a PT Cruise. She said a PT Cruise. Like, is you for Jarvis is man, this is crazy work. It's crazy work. Hey Kiwana, hey, how you doing?
That's sufficient for a first car, you think?
Yeah.
So it was clean though. Listen, I bullshit you not. This motherfucker was clean. If it wasn't bedazzled and shit on the inside of it, I'd have probably drove that bitch, right? But I bought it from this chick named Caprice. She used to be the manager at the auto parts store I used to go to, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she had got a new car. She had got a new car. Told me the PT Cruise for like $400 or some shit like that, right?
Mm.
And this motherfucker had like 80,000 miles on it. It was a
Okay.
good car.
Yeah.
This motherfucker was clean. There was no rust on it. It didn't have no dents, no nothing, right? It was burgundy with the tinted windows. It had the sunroof, the AC, everything. It was clean on the inside too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I bought it for her, man, and I gave her the keys. You know, this little ungrateful motherfucker looked at me, man, and snatched her hand back like, I don't want that. My friends gonna talk about me without this. Everybody gonna talk about me because of this.
What?
That's what I said. I said, what you say? My friends gonna talk about me like this. It looks like a little hearse. It looks like a little this. I'm like, which one of your fucking friends got a car? Nobody. Who in the fuck you think gonna complain about this motherfucking car?
Right.
So she was real stuck on it. She's like, I just thought that's not the car I wanted. That's not the car I wanted. So you know me, I don't normally negotiate. So I was like, I tell you what, drag this motherfucker for a year, get some experience, and then we'll revisit the car situation in a year, right?
And I do wanna say that his daughter Jasmine, it's not allegedly per her auntie, she wasn't a victim. But I don't know how much he was in her life and stuff like that, or whatever. But yes, she sound like she's laying down too. Now she sound like she laying down too, Yolanda. They were the ugliest cars to me. I'd drive it, but I wouldn't buy one. Girl, he got it at a mechanic's price. He got it for $400. It needed wheel burns. Um, yeah, wheel burns, back brakes, um, exhaust, probably a wheel alignment, and some more shit. And he said it was bedazzled out. Not for her to call it a hearse. Not for her to call it a hearse. It wasn't bedazzled. This is new voice. So looking at the date, he had to start talking to other people because at this time, his other women knew he was a PD charge was coming. Uh-huh. Sound like a man. I thought it was. He lying.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't want that motherfucker. She was talking shit, everything. So I took that motherfucker. I took the keys back. I was like, give me the motherfucker. So I put it up in front of the shop, and I paid $400 for it. So I kept it for about 4 or 5 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I put that motherfucker in front of my shop and put a $1,500 price tag on it. So when I put it in the shop, when I put it in front of the shop for 1,500 or best offer, that motherfucker wasn't even up there 2 days.
Mhm.
That motherfucker wasn't even up there 2 days. So a motherfucker, dude tried to offer me 1350 for it. I was gonna sell it for 1350. Then the lady pulled up like shit. She give me 2,200 if I told her to get the fuck on. I'm like, you give me 2,200. She like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. My dog looked at me. He's like, you ain't got to tell me. I'm gonna just go. So the lady gave me 2,200, and she didn't come back and get that motherfucker for like a week, right? So I'm
Hmm.
like, okay, cool. I'm like, all right, that's cool. I'm straight with that. You feel me? So when she came back and came back and get her car, she gave me a different set of keys. She gave me a different set of keys. You know what a Pacifica is?
Yep.
So she gave me the keys to a Pacifica. I'm like, what is this? She's like, the car outside. I'm like, I don't want that car outside. What's wrong with it? She told me her mother was going in it, right? I'm like, your mother?
I didn't know that. Is that this called Shanika? Shanika said Jasmine is the one who the fiance blamed for leaking the voice notes out a while back. See, I forgot about that. She's sick of him. She tired. She tired, baby. She tired. Hey, Capricorn said, see what's going on. She tired, baby. The lies. They said the lies. Summer Breeze said he really trying to sound like the big man on campus. Man, swear
Yeah,
he is.
yeah,
What's your perspective, Shane?
yeah. Just what you say. It's this dude right here, Miss Parker. I'm just like, huh. I'm just really tripping off him. You know what I mean? Because he had it made, but he just didn't know what to do with what he had. First of all, he shouldn't have never been messing with the young broads. He should have kept all the broads that he was messing with that was of age. Do your thing. You get them. Hey, who am I to tell you not to, you know what I'm saying, do your thing on them?
Mm.
I'm just
She said,
laughing at him, Miss Parker. I'm watching LeBron and the Lakers against OKC, and
got my
I'm
work
up on the
on.
go ahead.
Go ahead, Shane.
And I'm up on the panel with you listening to this fool.
It's Shane like has the phone calls done for you from what you have learned over like the past year? Because it's been over a
Oh,
year now when we start
okay,
covering.
so first I was giving him the benefit of the doubt before the phone calls. I was one of the many that was giving him the benefit of the doubt. I was one of the many that felt like he got set up. I was one of the many that felt like he didn't do it. But since the phone calls been released, oh, he's definitely guilty. He's guilty of all of the above.
Hmm.
For me, he told on himself.
I agree.
Too much talking about nothing. A bunch of BS.
I agree. And telling Shane at the same time implicating.
Right, right. That's what I'm saying.
Like, take your heat. You the man, take your heat. You did it like
Yeah.
take that lay down. I'll let come on.
Now let me
Hey man.
just say this. So this conversation is after he was charged, correct?
Well, he wasn't they didn't claim him to be the suspect until September of 2024. That's when the press
Okay.
conference came out.
Okay.
But my thing is, Shane, they don't rent in their house. It's out there. At this
But
point,
but
D done did how many lives and it's out there.
has he been a suspect in the kidnapping yet, or that all that came in September?
But you know the crazy part, Shane, all them going to court
Right, right,
then, because we got to
right,
think about the court dates in 2025. But it was a
right.
lot of court dates. Hey, Ken Nola, what's going on? Thank you for coming through. Drop Nola K Nola Nola Canations link. I'm high. Nola. Uh
You've been around me too long. All the bad stuff about me rub off on you. Your
It do.
memory and all of my memory jacked up and all that rubbing off on you.
I know. But on a serious note, Shank. So Shank saying that after hearing these phone calls, are you saying that nobody else had nothing to do with it, or is it going to take you to hear more, or you're just sticking to the fact that Shannon is innocent?
Yeah, Shannon is innocent in the red rum. Shannon didn't know about the red rum. She didn't know.
How
Now
y'all feel
maybe
about
there
Shank saying that?
huh?
Let me ask the chat. How y'all feel Shank is saying after hearing it, he's been stuck on this for a couple days. Shank is now saying, um, he said he was like Jarvis didn't do this, but after hearing the first set of phone calls on the beats, he's saying that he really believes Shannon didn't know. Go ahead, Shank. I'm sorry.
Now did anybody else play a part in it? Strong possibility. Strong possibility. But Shannon's reaction, and his reaction to Shannon's reaction, like B, I don't know why you tripping on me when you know what you done. And if you listen to him when he talks to the other broads and other people, he just talk about, man, they got me in this whoop de woo, they trying to implicate me in it. But he could be referring to the detectives. It don't necessarily mean when he say they, that don't mean that he's saying and Shannon is, implicating him in these things. He could have been talking about the detectives. So for me, listening to these phone calls, Jarvis is definitely guilty. Shannon knew about all of the above, but she ain't know about the red rum.
And Shank, so I agree right here with the Mark D live. It always goes back to that. And then the more they came out, I just don't agree. She was Jamila. She said, I feel like Shannon was talking Jarvis off the ledge. I feel like her reaction was staged. It was genuine because we know she's seen the messages. So her acting clueless and not falling for it. I agree, Shane. We cannot forget about the messages.
Right. She knew about the inappropriate touching. So, okay, here's the demonstration. All right, let me sum it up to y'all. Okay, now let's go by what we know that the judge has said. Okay, now the judge is saying that the back alley mechanic, demonstration is what took Nazaya's life, right? So at the time, Shannon is just believing that she ran away. Shannon is just believing that she's missing. So Shannon don't have no idea of Jarvis' involvement. Shannon knows that Jarvis been inappropriately touching her. Yeah, yeah. I'm not never going to say that she didn't know about none of that. It's facts that she knew about the inappropriate touching. But I'm talking about this situation on January the 9th. So now when things come to light about it turning from a kidnapping to a red rum, notice her energy changes. She on one because now the game then switched up. Like I said, it ain't no kidnap. So they feeling that, she unalive, woo, 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 woo. They saying you was the last one with her. This is what she's telling him. Shannon
Kenola
ain't
said
had
he
no.
agreed
Go
on
ahead,
that
go
one.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Kenola said, I agree with bro on this one. Kenola, why do you feel like now after everything that's said and done? Because we gotta think that we're saying that they're slow on another level. I don't
Miss
think Shannon's slow is what everybody's thinking.
Miss Parker, I hate to cut you off, but I know I will forget this. I'm not saying that Shannon is completely innocent. No. Yes, Shannon knew about the inappropriate touching. She knew about all the inappropriate touching. I'm with everybody on that. She knew. She knew, the inappropriate touchings was going on, but she didn't know about the red rum. That's what I'm saying she didn't know about. Go ahead, Miss Parker. My
So,
bad.
as women that had children, I disagree, Shane. She's been lying from day one. And let's not forget, Jay was calling her on the night of the night. Hey, Empress Sherry, what's going on? Happy Friday. Absolutely. He hated Shannon. Shannon is smart. She played that. That was acting, Shane. Shannon and Annette was in a room with a and was coach to say everything she said at Jarvis on them calls when she started questioning Jarvis. I believe that. I believe that. I agree to disagree. I feel she knew about it. Okay. He's such a loser. Yes. I think when more calls come out, we will see that she knows everything. Yeah, and I think we do gotta wait on more calls. I think Shank is gonna take us to hear everything. Is at the end, like Shanitra said, is it a point of no more calls? No more contact. At some point it had to be no more and I'm pretty sure, Shanitra, it was before uh uh the court dates and stuff. I think it probably started the day they called him a suspect. So I wonder what we got after September of 2024 when they named him the suspect, Shane. That would be my thing.
And when more recordings come out, thanks to Shanitra and Anna B and anybody else that may, get a hold to the jail calls, then we gonna see. Like I said, if when it get down to them other recordings, if I hear him on there saying to Shannon, he don't even gotta be saying it to Shannon. He could be on one talking to somebody else. And if he on one and he say, man, Shannon framed me, Miss Anna framed me, they did this shit. I don't know why they putting it on me. Whoop de woo woo woo. Then I'm gonna have to come back and I'm gonna have to take that back and say, well, y'all all was right. I gotta change it now. Shannon was a part of the red rum. But until them phone calls come out, I'm sticking with Jarvis did it without the help of Shannon. I'm sticking with that.
Yeah. She said she played a role. Shannon lied on Mark D Live. She said she never spoke to Jarvis about Naziah, but in the phone call she did. Absolutely. She's definitely said that on Mark D's live. You guys check that out. And when the title is Naziah Harris's Father Speaks Out. You could drop that link for Mark D to 7 Mile Radio in the chat, you guys. I believe he did too. And make sure y'all drop Anna B and Project and Casa Rio's link for me and Chill's link. Salute y'all. I see she was covering her and Jarvis stuff up until she couldn't. Absolutely. I agree, y'all. I agree.
Order going in it. What the fuck I'm gonna do with it? So I called the junk man. The junk man told me he'd give me $750 for that bitch, right? But I took
There
the
you
keys.
go.
I'm like,
Somebody
fuck,
give
I
him
took the
another
keys.
thing.
Something told me, man, to go there and check it though, man. I went out there, man, and plugged it up, man, and what came back, I was confused. I'm like, this motherfucker told me her motor was going, but my machine telling me that the pressure is right on the end of all cylinders, and the only thing this motherfucker needs is a major tune-up. So she had a donut on that motherfucker, right? The car was clean. The car was super clean. She had a donut on it, but she had the rim in the back, right? So I took the rim out the back, put a new tire on that motherfucker. I went right back to the auto parts store and found some hubcaps, right? Because she had the rims with hubcaps. There wasn't no hubcaps on the business. So I ended up finding the hubcaps and shit that matched the car. And man, I went over there and bought the shit for the tune-up, man. She drove the car. She was fucked up. So the motherfuckers he had on the car, working on the car, he took all the fuses out the car. So shit wouldn't work. So he was tricking her like it wouldn't work, right? Like he was trying to get it. But the tune-up shit, it needed a tune-up and this thing called the EGR valve. It monitored the emissions coming out of your exhaust, right? So all together, man, that shit cost me like $60.
You sure had a dream, Shane did.
That ain't nothing.
They got enough for another visit on that bridge? What's up? Because I got another one coming in. It turned off.
He's trying to catch that tablet out for a visit.
Hello?
Yeah, that's enough for another one on there. I got one coming. What time did I say? 4:47. I got one at 5, so about 5:15. So that's cool. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
She still, mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
What you was talking about, a visit?
What you got? Hold on. Which one you got, Key? Key, which one you got? Who you get that from? Squirrel? You said Squirrel?
He knows things and everything. Oh, Squirrel in her
Huh?
too? What about Peanut?
Yeah.
Nut. Wasting people
Well,
money.
yeah, so I ended up tuning that bitch up, man. It cost me $60. Put all the fuses in that motherfucker, and I put all the fuses and shit in that motherfucker. That bitch popped right back on.
Shanitra, is any of their calls interesting? Are all their calls this tiresome? Cause you paid for them jail calls for this. Who's this lady? Does her name ever come out, Shanitra? Please, give us a spoiler alert. You ain't gotta put her name out there, but I'd like to talk to her. I'm not now Shank listening to him living out these I have a dreams, and he was the best car he was the best mechanic freak show in town. And she wasted her money. We have another one. It was dry. I think I'm up her nodding and shit. I don't know. But she paid for this. Like I just came with them.
With no problem.
Yeah, that's an art right there. The no cars.
Yeah, so I got the car for free. So I tuned it up and
Now you got a
everything,
free
right?
car.
I left it up at the shop. So I looked at it and shit, man. I inspected it, put all the fuses and shit back in, everything working in the motherfucker. The dome light, cigarette lighters, everything working, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I had whoever had the car, whoever sold her the car, they had it wired up to put the sounds in it and shit, right? So I had some sounds that I took out of one of the cars, man, that I wasn't using. I put them in there. And once I got all the paperwork and shit switched over, Jazz saying it, she like, oh yeah, let me get that one. Let me buy that one. Let me get that one, Daddy. Girl, get the fuck out of my face. I would never give you shit else again.
See how he was
This how he
about to
felt about
lie?
his kids.
See how he was just
Why
about to
not?
lie?
I've never seen a child, man, so unfucking grateful in my life, bro.
What'd he say? What you catch?
He said that she was like, let me buy that. Let me have that. At first he was getting ready to say she was going to say, let me buy that. Then he came and said, nah, she said, let me get that. Backtracker. You will hear him say, she was getting ready to say, let me buy that. Come on, Jarvis.
He was a liar. He was Shane. He was a
Even if you
master.
didn't fucking like it, you understand what I'm saying? Too, you still could have just accepted it, man, and kept it moving. You feel me?
Yeah.
But you
This is
didn't.
a long jail call.
I was pissed. She was
Yeah, I wish
mad.
I would have turned down a car when I was her age.
Bro, you didn't buy it. Everybody, and then her girls seen this shit. All her girls seen this shit. They was like, "Girl, that's a cute car. That motherfucker cute. You should have did it. You should have this. You should have that. You should have this. You should have that." it was for a girl because I bought it for a girl. So, you know what I'm saying? From a girl.
Mhm.
And she had it all bedazzled and shit, all the little glitters and gladders. You know how y'all bedazzled shit.
Mhm.
That motherfucker had all kind of bedazzled shit. The little girl chef had the little bedazzled stones on it. She had hearts and shit
Listen,
all
I
on
he's
the
talking about
dashboard and
the
shit.
pink shit. Like, let it go.
You gonna talk about you want that car? Girl, I ain't giving you shit now.
It's like he had a moment and she didn't even realize he had a pedophilia moment on the phone, Shane. Yeah, they had pink hearts, pink glitter, yeah, pink stickers, and everything pink. What it was giving me weird vibes just now. It's like he got lost in the thought of this, how y'all like things, and yeah, and it has a little pink, and then it has a little pink this, then it has a little gold, yeah, a little gold too, but it was pink. It's weird. It's just all strange. Such a strange creature.
She was pissed.
He's on jail time.
Yeah, she was pissed. Okay, I don't give a fuck about you being mad.
He mad at Jazz, ain't he?
So I still got that car. It's in the backyard. I'm giving it to Shar. She can have it.
Daddy giving it to
She was like, cool. And then Jasmine got on the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't even do what I asked you to do. I asked you to go to school, bro. You graduated high school barely, man, and you just went out here and just got ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And you got mad at me. She kept getting mad at me because I'm like, I ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. Then you get mad. She got mad at me. Like, he keep coming to me asking me for money and shit, right? Pay your phone bill, buy you clothes, buy you this, right?
Mhm.
But then you keep fucking with all these grown ass niggas. Like, you know, all these dudes, man. There's no way in the fuck possible you're supposed to be asking me for $1.
it. So this is how he talking about his daughter, and it's making me cringe. I'm up here like, Shane, this is how he's talking about his daughter. And it's creeping me out, Shane, because for the simple fact, we know what type of monster he
Yep. That's what I said. That's what I said about these phone calls.
is. You heard fucking all these niggas in. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? You talking about your daughter. And you know when your daddy already going through this because of your father, and this is just the truth. And to hear this, it's crazy. Now it's no longer for the women that he misleads on the phone. He's now, you know what I'm saying? Waiting on now it's about his children. Because he's sick. He needs somebody to blame right now, Shane, because the heat has, you know what I'm saying, lit his ass. We are in July the 6th. He's going
That's
to
what
court. He's got another court date. Kizzy said, you got a court date coming up August 22nd. I didn't know that. Everything is happening at this moment. He know it's just a matter of time. Because
that's
I
what I'm
know in
saying.
still felt like he got away with some shit.
That's what I'm saying. See, the walls is closing, and it's the wheels then fell off. He was able to ride it, but the wheels fell off now. So he running out of options.
Mm.
That's what the jail calls release. That's what the jail calls tell us about him. And that's why he never opened his mouth in the court of law, because he had the most to say already on the phone, on the jail calls. See, at the time, he wasn't worrying about whether the jail calls being tapped or not. He wasn't worrying about it. because he thought he was, feeding Shannon and the other broads. He thought he was feeding them he didn't think he was feeding them the BS. He thought that they were buying the BS that he was feeding them. If Jarvis was not guilty, Jarvis would be on one.
Kim.
Yeah.
So she was mad about that. And this would made me and her really fall out.
I wonder why
Her
he's
mama
on her
concocted
so
up a
hard right
fucking
now.
story, bro, to do some bullshit, right? They concocted up a story. Uh, Jasmine told me her mama got locked up, right? Oh, mama got locked up. Mama went to jail. Mama this, mama that, mama this, right? So I'm like, okay, what's up? Oh, her boyfriend, they won't let me in the house, and this, that, this, that, this, that, and he won't give me my clothes, and blase, 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 right? I'm like, okay. So she came to my house, man, and stayed with me for like 3 days, right? Not even three, 2 days.
Hmm.
The first day she got there, I had work late. So second day she was there, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, well, come on. I'll take you to go get you this and that and this, that's that, right? I had ordered some shoes in the mail, some Air Max, the 270s. I don't know if you know them.
I don't know the
Yeah.
difference between them.
Oh well, they the newer Air Max, but I ordered a pair of Air Max for my other daughter, and they sent the wrong size. Her foot bigger than Jazz. So Jazz like, oh daddy, can I get them? I paid like $240 for them bitches, right? I'm like, yeah, you can get them. So I gave her a brand new pair of shoes, right? I took her, man, brand new bras, I brought her like, even though she went to Walmart, but Walmart got the little, Jazz slim and skinny as fuck, but Walmart got the little cute underwear sets and shit. Man, it was like $10 for 3 bras, $10
That's
for
the
three pair of
cute
panties, shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought like 50 of them bitches for her. Bought like 50 of those, like 50 pair of socks. I don't know what the fuck you call it. What's the t-shirts? The cami t-shirts y'all be wearing, the little spaghetti strap joints.
Mm-hmm.
I bought her like 50 of them.
Wow.
Um, I got her together, right? Um, took her
He don't.
around, man. Took her to all
Hey,
different stores.
this ain't disturbing coming from him. He don't went down to her panties.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say I bought her some shirts. Them spaghetti straps I like to wear. Like it for real. It was in parts in this call that's making me creepy. It's
Mm-hmm.
cringing me out. He was very happy talking about it. And I gotta, because they got cute little panty sets. Disturbing and disgusting. It's the verbiage for me. I gotta like 50 because the little panty sets are real cute. We talking about for your daughter. You ain't talking about a chick that you just randomly touch on and stuff. We talking about his daughter. I can't even help my facial expression. I'm just like, Rose, like this is disturbing. And he stuck on her for a reason. When you dealing with the mind of a maniac, you gotta kind of step out. Like, why is he stuck on her? He even talked to the nigga. What kind of table you got? Well, okay, I got a 515. All right, you cool for now? Yeah, I got a 515 visit. I don't know what I was saying. Oh, about her ungrateful ass. Like, what? You went right back to it. Now you deeper into it. Mama went to jail and yeah. So she came and stayed with me for 3 days. That made me cringe. That made me say, ugh, gross. Now that we know like who this monster was at this time, and who he's been for a long time, Shane.
That's what I'm
Not
trying to say.
mm,
That ain't what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm saying. See, now we get a chance to really, really look at Jarvis. See, at first, and I'll digress. At first, many of us was giving him the benefit of the doubt, but now hearing him, you know, oh, he guilty.
Come on, Summer Breeze. When he said I bought her 50 of them, the cute. I was thinking of like, why you buying her panties? Like some sweet said about the camis, knowing about the kid, like it's disturbing. Because we know who, like, you're right, Shank. It's just disturbing because we know who he is. I never gave him the benefit of the doubt. I don't know. He was guilty from the gate. It's all of that. Summer Breeze, you're right. It's just, this is cringy.
Stores, man, Old Navy, Macy's, Kohl's, all these stores, man, bought all this shit, right? I spent like $2,000 on this girl. So she came to my house Friday. Saturday we went shopping. Sunday, all of a sudden, her mom out of jail. I'm like, what the fuck you think you playing with?
Right.
I'm like, man, I'll take you home Monday. Oh, my mama gonna trip. My mama gonna trip. My mama gonna trip. Your mama gonna trip. So me and my baby mama looking at each other like, who the fuck is you fooling, right?
Why you so mad that? Why are you so mad if she did need clothes and the panties that you wanted to go and feel and see if they were silk or satin? You freak show. Why is it making you so mad that she wants to leave? He about me and my baby mama. So if you got your baby mama there, that's even more. Why are you mad because your daughter wants to leave? Because you said now all of a sudden my baby mama her mama out of jail and she ready to go home. But why was it adamant that she stays with you? That's why you're angry. Because you couldn't predatorize her. And that's how I feel about that, Shank. I feel like he couldn't predatorize that baby. He couldn't set his claws and his evilness upon that baby, and he was mad. Because what are you angry for? You've been talking about this girl for a minute. Jasmine, I told her I don't fuck with you. He was angry at this baby. For what reason? And you know what I'm saying? It's almost like, yeah, she had boyfriends. Was you mad? Was they competition? Because you use a sick type, use a different type of freak show. He ain't the one at the circuses, ladies and gentlemen. Nah, pull up. This the one that he walked in that prom picture.
So I drop her off, man. That's the last time I heard from her. I
Listen
didn't
how
hear
long
Jasmine no more for about 6, 7 fucking months, 8 months, and then she come back calling me, talking about, hey, Dad, girl, get the fuck on. You and your mama concocted some bullshit, man, and then I look on, then I see her mama, man, and I look down on her mama's feet. Yes, it's on her feet.
The shoes?
Yeah. The shoes that I took from her, the shoes that I gave you and the pair of shoes, yeah, the shoes that I gave her when I seen her. Them $240 fucking shoes. Her mama got them. And her mama's feet. Her mama's still a fucking hood rat. The motherfucking shoes too small and she still got them bitches on. I just look down, man. I'm like, and then I look up and I see, I'm like,
I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with you, Jasmine. I can't do that. You lied to me. So then she get mad every time, man. She says, Daddy, no, don't ask me to pay your phone bill. You fucking with all these different niggas and they pay your phone bill.
You have 1 minute remaining for this call.
Oh, you sent me the voicemail, but then you come and ask me to pay for your fucking phone bill. Girl, you lost your fucking mind.
Right.
So you better go ask who you talk to, man. You know what I'm saying? You get mad at me.
Shane, pay attention to how long he even got 1 minute left on this call. 1 minute, Shane. You ain't ending it with, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for kicking it on the phone with me. No, nothing like, you know what I'm saying? You have a good day. Nothing. He's still ranting about Jasmine. I don't know. She graduated. That's all I know. I don't know.
Don't talk to me for months. And then you when you see me again, it's always you got your hand out. Girl, you out your fucking mind. Go ahead on. Major ass like that too. Told that shit wasn't flying. And I'm shit that she quit talking to me completely. I'll call you later.
Okay, love you.
You too, bye.
You love him too. Shit. Hey, Angel Face. I'm waiting on the next call, y'all. Let me see.
Makes these calls stand.
Hold on, y'all. Let me take it back some.
Make national headlines, but many people also question how Jarvis was given so much for 36 days.
Okay.
But that's what the fuck they doing, and they telling you they not.
So, I don't know.
Truth speaks.
And
Let me skip past this.
body. Sorry, not sorry. But
What else?
she had a couple of dollars. Love you. Love you. Thank you.
Hello? Hello?
I don't know who funnier, him or LeBron.
Now, February the 14th, 2024 was apparently a very busy day for Jarvis Butts as far as making phone calls. Not only would he speak with Shannon Harris, but he would also speak with his former fiance who was in the hospital on an unrelated matter. And at the time, Jarvis told her that he was unsure why authorities were searching her home in connection with Naziah Harris' disappearance. However, if you've been following this case, then you may recall that Jarvis Butts had a business partner, Cordell Wright, also known as King. There was a jail call that became widely circulated, so I'm not going to play it here, but Jarvis requested that King retrieve his cell phone from the fiance's car because on the day that Jarvis turned himself in on that unrelated gun charge, his fiance dropped him off to the courthouse allegedly, and he left his cell phone in her vehicle. So King was unable to retrieve the phone, but the authorities did end up getting that phone.
What are you doing right now? Hold on. Yeah, they came in. I had to call Porter to come get him.
Come get who?
Your kids.
They came up there.
Anitra speaks.
Yeah, they was at home. And I had to call Porter because they called me talking about they was banging on the door. They put them kids in handcuffs.
Okay, and what was said to you?
Yeah, we'll be in days. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Yeah. I'm gonna text you if you have a hat. We're gonna collect your urine, okay? If you learn anything, perfect. You can take deep breaths and not for me. Okay. Just hit restart. Mm-hmm. Good.
This is how you guys. This is how it sounds.
Now, my next question is, do you want the lighter during class? Yeah. My stomach. The lighter, okay. Oh, yeah. Where did I put that at? Okay. All right. I'm going to give you a little bit. So you want to give it like night or? Okay. That's nice. Just put it through. No. You want it and then it's going? No. No, I think this one is less than a bit. Well, yeah, we'll look at it. Okay. So sometimes I'm having that. Some of that. Okay. And then I'm going to get you I already missed it. Let me get her nurse in here. It's kind of loud now.
She was in the hospital. She said that noise. Remember, she said that in the transcripts, guys, that she was in the hospital when they came and told her that they was going to retrieve her truck.
She said, go to the police, go to the police. They said that, something, they said, I said, I'm looking at the missing person in my house. And I said, well, what is it? I said, is it a man, a man, or what? And he
Shanitress.
said, it's a
Shane,
Yes, ma'am.
can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All
I
right.
can.
This is kind of
I
freezing, but this seems like a good part. This is when I want to go ahead, Shank. I'm sorry.
no. I was just saying I can hear you.
Okay, I was just gonna say this is kind of messing up on my part right here at the part of Tashiana. I'm gonna give you the timestamp of it. Um, it's a very interesting call. It is at damn, it's not even showing me. I don't know what's going on. It ain't even showing me the timestamp of
was
okay. The 1 hour, I will start at the 1 hour and 5 second mark. The 1 hour and 5 second mark, Shane, for this one, because I know you're going live or
I'm.
whatever. But
I'm.
she's
I'm.
saying some very interesting things.
I'm gonna wait and go live tomorrow, Miss Parker. So you can finish if you want, but I'm gonna wait and go live tomorrow.
Okay, okay. You guys said I don't know. Yeah, all Jarvis videos from phones act up. He's really disturbed. I think King found that phone and turned it over to the police. Y'all think so? Hey, Natisha.
search and the girl name was on there. I'm like, I knew it. So they recovered a phone, the phone, the visuals, so they put the phone number on there. Your phone number was on there. They took my gun, they took the bullets, and they took Treasure's red rat's coat because that was the last thing she was seeing me. But her, she had a coat. Treasure's red rat thing was a windbreaker.
They said they took what?
Hmm?
They said they took what?
They took your phone, they took my gun, the bullets, and Treasure's windbreaker. Windbreaker. Is there anything else we can do for you right now? Nope, I'm good. Okay.
The caption is on there, y'all. The words are coming up.
Oh, that was that way. Okay.
You just might.
Okay.
So she's basically giving Jarvis another one, lacing Jarvis up. She said that the detectives came and talked to her. She's in the hospital. She said that's what the noise was. She said it's the woman next to them and stuff. So she's got a lot of noise in her background because she's at the hospital. But she said they took Jarvis's phone. So they alerted her that they took his phone. They found it. They also alerted her that they took her pow pow and the bullets. And they took Treasure, her daughter, allegedly. They took her coat. She had a rugrat windbreaker, but she said, and it's crazy because it's like at the time, is the detective showing them pictures of the coat? She was like, because I mean, it's clearly a difference. She said she had a coat, but Treasure had a windbreaker. So if you ain't never, are they showing a picture of Nazaya at that time? You know, the last time she's been seen, have you seen this little girl and she got on that coat? Because I'm still trying to understand, how do they take a windbreaker versus a coat? And you're saying it like it's a difference. You're specifying it's a big difference. So, you know, Shank, that's strange to me.
Okay, thank you. Um, they they took your phone that they found. They took my gun, they took the bullet, and they took Trevor's rugrat windbreaker.
She got a rugrat windbreaker.
Shanitra speaks.
Yeah. You know, she wore that to grandma's birthday party when we had that birthday dinner. When she had the big hair.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. But I'm
Shank, why you think he said it like that? He said, she got a rugrat windbreaker. She said, yeah, remember she wore it at the, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. He is the walls caving in on him.
And this is the February the 14th. So this is the day of the press conference.
The walls caving in on Jarvis.
And I wonder what time this call was, because would this be before he talked to Shannon and their child was going to the press, going downtown to the precinct? Because remember, that was like at 6 o'clock on the 14th.
Mm-hmm.
It was a coincidence, yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out how did all this tied into you.
I'm trying to figure that out. I guess because I know her. I guess because I, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. I'm confused. My head is all over the place, bro. Like,
You already know what I think it is. I know what I think it is. That's really on some bullshit.
I don't know what's going on.
Shane.
My head is confused.
2 baby mamas have said on separate phone calls Shannon's name. That's that wild goose hunt. Angels, Tashiana's, I don't believe. His head ain't all over the place. He knows exactly. He do.
Bingo.
But at this moment, he's still trying to keep up with Shannon. And Shank, you think if my niece is missing, I'm going to be up there telling him, I don't know what's going on. This is what they told me, but I'll keep you up on my end. Let me do what I got to do. What do that mean?
She's blindly in love. You wasn't knowing my demonstration, so you don't know my take on it. Shannon is blindly in love.
Oh, and it don't even sit right in my soul for real. It don't. It ain't even it don't even sit right saying they giving her credit about nothing when it comes to this. Nothing.
It's not giving her credit, but it's not giving her a charge that's not hers. You know, we don't gotta give her credit for nothing, but let's not give her a charge that's just not hers. You know what I mean?
His mask slipped for the first time. She said, this is the good part. Okay, somebody's been saying it's the good part. Let me get into it.
I'm so.
What did they say to you? Because I know they contacted you.
No, they didn't. Nobody said nothing to
Thank
me,
you,
bro. I'm
Sanji.
finding all this out because I'm calling. I called home. I called, and then I called, and then boom.
Wait, you called who?
I called my house.
But they came to the office too?
That's why I was trying to get in touch with them. I couldn't get in touch with them.
So, how do they know?
Who know?
Who told you this before you talked to me?
My kids told me this.
So how do they know?
Didn't I just say they went to my house? Didn't I just say the police went to my house?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And they said they looked you up.
My truck. They took everything.
They took what?
They took G car. They took my truck. They took everything. And I'm trying to wrap my head around what the fuck is going on, bro.
I don't know. The baby, they took my truck too. And I ain't got nothing. I ain't never seen a little girl day in my life. I don't even know who still really is.
I'm trying to figure out how the fuck I got to do with any of this. How the fuck I tied to any of this bullshit, bro.
And you tell you Shane has something to do with that shit. I mean, come on. Shane is on the line or something. He's sitting up in this hospital. I'm in a car. Like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I don't know nothing. It's really bothering me because I'm in the middle of some shit that I ain't got absolutely nothing to do with. And put my
Nobody has to do with nothing, and neither the fuck do I.
and I can't get out of here. They're not gonna let me out of here. And so just leave. So
Shanitra speaks.
this is beyond taking me. And the kids are fine, but we need somebody to listen if they for those questions. They weren't supposed to do that. They can't question you if no adult is there.
That's why I want to know, Shank, the timing of this phone call. Because was this before he talked to Shannon and the child to see that they was on their way to the precinct and stuff, because remember on that call, this is how I know this call was before that, because remember he said that he ended up telling Shannon on the 14th when she was on her way to the precinct what that they took at Rugrats Code. So yes, this call was before he talked to Shannon. And come on, Shane.
I think everybody is misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm saying that Shannon is guilty of a lot of things. But the one thing that I'm saying she's not, that the one thing, let me backtrack. Shannon is guilty of a lot of things. I'm with everybody on that. There are a lot of things that she's guilty of. But the one thing that I'm saying, and it's only one thing that I'm only saying she's not guilty of, and that's the red rum. Everything else, I'm with y'all, but not the red rum. That's all.
Lady Mysterious says, so Shank, let me ask you this. If we're in the same car going to rob someone and I pew pew someone, we all gonna get that charge, right? So if they
And I,
both have their hands in this, but he did it, she did it too.
she didn't have her hand in it, Lady Mysterious. I answered that to you on the demonstration that I done earlier today. You probably had left out of the chat. But excuse me, Shannon did not have her hand in the red rum. The red rum is separate from the inappropriate touchings. The red rum is separate from all of the stuff that Jarvis had going on with Naziah that Shannon knew about. Yeah, Shannon knew about the inappropriate relationship that Jarvis had with Naziah. Most definitely. But the red rum happened on a separate day. And that's all I'm saying as far as that red rum charge. Shannon did not participate in that red rum. Shannon didn't know that he was going to take her life. According to Judge Sabre, it was a back alley, a back alley thing that went left. Jarvis didn't even set out to take her life, according to Judge Sabre. Are we on that same page? Jarvis thought that he was giving her the back alley, demonstration. So Shannon didn't know that he was going to take her life. Jarvis didn't even know he was going to take her life. I'm
But
going by
Shank,
Judge Sabre. Go ahead. Go ahead,
but
Miss D.
nobody knows. Nobody knows what happened. Nobody knows.
Well, according to what's in black and white, according to what came out, according to these jail calls, we can see what happened. It's playing out now. See, before we wasn't too sure about Jarvis. I wasn't too sure about Jarvis before. Now, after hearing these phone calls, if you still thinking how you was thinking about Jarvis, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Because the phone call, these jail phone calls let you see the exact monster that he is. I mean, hey, he's a monster. So now we got the phone calls. It's him. Now we know Shannon ain't making him say these things, but she's setting him up. She might be setting him up, but she ain't making him say what he's saying. She's not on the phone when he's talking to his other broads. So she don't got nothing to do with none of that. Look how he talked to his other broads. Jarvis is think that he's untouchable. He's slick with it. I've been around these guys. I've done time with these guys. I know how these guys are. Like I said, I know ain't no man taking no red rum. Now, to answer your question again, Lady Mysterious, their situation is different from what you're asking me. If me and you in the car and we go, on a caper, and let's say you end up taking the life of somebody and I'm in the car with you, and let's just say I get caught, then now I'm not going to tell on you. Yeah, I'm going to take the red rum. Why am I going to take the red rum? Why am I going to take the red rum? It's because I'm just as guilty as you. I was a part of it. I was there with you. I was on that, on that caper with you. So I can't rat on you because I was present. I had just more involvement than you did. I had more involvement in it than you did. But their situation is different from that. Shannon was not with Jarvis when the back alley demonstration went down. Because if Shannon was with Jarvis when that back alley demonstration went down, he would be saying it. He would be telling somebody. I digress.
The distinct lady said, I believe he took it out, but we'll never know how or why. And that's my thing to the distinct lady, and welcome. It's not like Shank, you going by the black and white when we all know for a fact the black and white was so crazy. She said, KJ said, but if she hadn't seen the messages herself, then why was she acting so? Absolutely, KJ. That's another thing. It's so much that I don't think that we're taking all into consideration. We're just going, well, she said this, we said this, but it was so many lies in between Shank and Tamara Liberty Smith, not knowing her, lying about being stopped, a lot of stuff. And if you didn't know or nothing, why are you acting like this? Is the question. That's the number one question I have for Shannon. Why was the lies being told? And even Tamara Liberty Smith said on Mark D's, I don't know why. She said lies are being told, and she said how also it's like they're going around in circles.
Blindly in love. This is
No,
why. Okay, go ahead, Miss Parker, because it's your show. But
no, go
I'm
ahead.
I'm I'm telling y'all, Shannon is guilty. She's guilty of all of the above. Shannon is not guilty of the red rum. So everybody is getting what I'm saying confused. Some of y'all get it, but then others are getting it confused. Y'all getting what I'm saying confused. Y'all are saying y'all feel like I'm giving her a pass. Y'all are saying, but Shank, she knew about this. Shank, she knew about that. Yes. And I'm saying, yeah, she did. She did. She tried covering for him. She did. That's before it turned into the red rum. I don't know. I can't remember which. And I'm going to do a demonstration. I'm going to backtrack all the calls. And y'all going to see when it was about the kidnapping, yes, she was trying to cover for him. Yes, she was lying for him. Because at the time, when she was talking to him, they didn't know about the red rum. I know some of y'all think, but Shannon was there when Naziah was red rum. She wasn't there. That's the thing I'm trying to say. She wasn't there. We think she was there. And before these phone calls, it was assumption that she was there. But listen to the phone calls. The phone calls clear it up. These phone calls clear it up. And if you've been following me, you know I don't zoom in on a lot of things. I don't. But when I zoom in on something, trust me when I tell you, because I basically sat there and went over it over and over and over again and picked it apart. Shannon ain't know nothing about that red rum. I promise y'all, Jarvis would have ate her alive. A red rum? Find me a man. Find me a man that's going to take that red rum like Jarvis took that red rum if he wasn't not guilty. If he wasn't not guilty, he wouldn't have took that red rum. Ain't no man going to take that red rum, ladies. Find me a man. Find me a man right now and tell him to come and say Shank. I would have took the red rum if I was in Jarvis' situation, and then I changed my mind. But ain't no man taking that red rum that would have been in Jarvis' situation. That ain't theirs. I ain't taking your red rum. Like I said, I'll take a bag of dope. I'll take, a pistol, maybe. But, babe, I ain't taking no red rum charge that you done on your niece. Is you crazy? Yeah, Shank, I know that. But shit, since you already going to prison, for a long, long time. Yeah, I might be going to prison for a long, long time on this. But I'm not going to take that so you can be free. And y'all heard in these jail conversations, he ain't really get down with Shannon like that. He could care less about Shannon. I know, but Shannon, he cared about his kids. No, he didn't care about his kids. Let's keep in mind what he done to his kids. We just got to face the facts, y'all. We got to face the reality. Jarvis is showing us exactly who he is. I digress.
She said, I got a question. Why did they go to bed knowing she was missing and why no real tears? I agree.
You got to ask Miss Annette that. Now, Shannon is innocent of that. See, we can't give Shannon all these charges, especially if it's proof to show she don't get that charge. She asked Miss Annette, what should we do? Miss Annette said, wait until tomorrow. So we got to hold Miss Annette accountable, not Shannon. Some things we can hold her accountable for. Some things we can't. Some things you can hold Shank Rock accountable for. Some things you can't. Some things you can hold Miss Parker accountable for. Some things you can't. You can't just throw everything on Miss Parker. You can't just throw everything on Shank.
That's interesting. Let me finish it.
Of course, we need to put my baby in first and everything.
You talk to them, tell them, man, that I'm so sorry. That happened to them, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on, bro, but I'm stressed behind this shit.
I don't know what's going on. And I swear to God, but I'm trying to tell you, Shannon got some doing some bullshit to keep you in there on some spiteful ass. I'm feeling. I can't wait till I get up out of here, because get you, we're going to have a conversation at this point. Because now we got to talk. I don't care how you're feeling. What's going on? Really, why get out of here? Okay, right? We're in the house. And I'm going to get to take it because I'm trying to figure out how does it. Only thing I could have led them to my house is your cell phone. And I don't know nothing about it. I ain't never had nothing like this happen. Period. And I'm just like, I got touched this. I don't even know the little girl.
You were talking to the police?
Yeah, they Treasure called us and said, the police here, they want to talk to you. Can you have somebody come and get go? They put us in handcuffs and they said we have to go. And so I said, yeah,
Not they put the kids in handcuffs for what? Cause how old is these kids? This is the crazy part. Ugh, he was so sick, Shane. And I understand your perspective on it, but I still feel like Shannon's guilty. You guys, from the messages on, and it's the acting shocked them. When you could put on an act that good and be like, I don't know what's going on. I got questions. Shane, where are the questions? Cause she let him put out through 50 million things to now I'm asking right off the bat. But she knew this. We're not gonna excuse a lot of stuff that Shannon has done just because Jarvis is a predator and a monster. We know that. But we just skip over the fact that Shannon played a part in it when she allowed him to come in the house with them kids before even having kids, but knowing his background around the Zaya period. Or
That's
those first.
facts, Miss Parker. That's facts. I said all of that. That's facts.
But January 21st, Shank, it's like you taking away like she didn't see the messages and didn't act shocked about it. Come on, man. She
Miss
wasn't acting shocked for no
Miss
reason. Shannon
Miss
was a
Parker.
told
That's
Shannon like, man, say.
that's facts. Miss Parker, that's facts. I said all of that. That's facts. But the red rum is the only thing that I'm contesting. That's it. Everything else, I'm right here with y'all. I'm right here in agreement with you, Miss Parker, and everybody in the chat. I'm standing right there with y'all. The only thing that I'm contesting is the red rum. That's it. Now, why she was lying, why she was acting like she didn't know, blindly in love. Now, that ain't no excuse. I'm not giving her no excuse. I'm just telling why she, was trying to cover for him. Look, when you are a man, this is how I know. Because I done had women. I done been around men that had women. They don't care about all the women that's on their team. I didn't care about all the women that was on my team. It may be out of 7 that was on my team, I cared maybe for about 2 of them. The other 5 could give a rat's ass about them.
Mm.
I'm just, giving it from a man's perspective on how we carry things and how we look at it and how we demonstrate. He ain't care about Shannon. He didn't. He fell out of love with Shannon a long time ago. And in my opinion, when he started his inappropriate relations with Naziah, that's when he fell out of love with Shannon. If he wasn't already out of love with her. But that's when he fell out of love with her. She knew this. But like you said, and like the writer said, they norm is not like ours. Jarvis was King Charles, Prince Charming to Shannon. In her mind, she'll never get another Jarvis. In her mind. In her mind, she can't stand Naziah. In her mind, the reason why her and Jarvis, she can deal with the other baby mothers. She can deal with the other broads. She can deal, in the challenge with them. But she can't handle that challenge with her niece. That's why she was turning the blind's eye, because she could give a damn about Naziah. Shannon don't really start for things to kick in is when the red rum come into play. Because now, even though she could kid a rat's ass about Naziah, now this red rum comes into play. it changes the whole game plan. See, at first they just thought she ran away. They just thought she was missing. She would probably come back. But this is a red rum.
Mm. Some people are agreeing with you. I should have put a poll up, put my first poll up, but the next time we'll put a poll up when it comes to something like this. Let me listen to this a little more. We getting up out of here.
He said, you got your mom and friend? She said, yeah, here she go right here. So I'm like, I'm in the hospital. They're like, yeah, they told me you're in the hospital. I don't need your stress or anything. But we are searching the house for a missing person. We have information related to your house. I'm like, you shouldn't have no information. You know where they put some dogs. They took the dogs. They took everything.
The fuck they take the dogs though?
I don't even know.
Boom. He said, remember I told y'all it was a phone call, I think with Kizzy or one of them. And he said, I don't know nothing about a dog and all of that. But we remember with Rain of Fires and them reading a while back, they had brought up dogs a long time ago. So now we're hearing about the dogs. Why did they take the dog stuff now? Come on, y'all. Why did they take the dog stuff? And Bree and Rain of Fire has mentioned dogs. We can't skip past that, Shane. She said she did. Absolutely, Empress Cherry, I agree. She said they took the dog, everything about the dog. He said, for what? Let me let y'all hear it again. She's telling him this is the 1 hour and 21-minute mark. I'm going to take it back to try to get it to 1:18.
This is non-taking. The kids are fine, but we need somebody to listen. They said they was questioning. They weren't supposed to do that. They can't question me if no adult is there. They question me and put my baby in handcuffs and everything.
You talk to them, tell them, man, that I'm so sorry. If that happened to them, man, I don't know what the fuck is going on, bro, but I'm stressed hearing this shit.
I don't know what's going on. And I swear to God, but I'm trying to tell you, Shannon got some good books and doing some bullshit to keep you in there on some spiteful ass. I'm feeling. Because I can't wait till I get up out of here, because bitch, we're going to have a conversation at this point. Because now we got to talk. I don't care how you're feeling. What's going on? Please, I get out of here. Okay, right? I had in the house. And then you get to take it to the house. I'm trying to figure out how does it end. Only thing I could have led them to my house is your cell phone. And I don't know nothing about it. I ain't never had nothing like this happen in this period. And I'm just like, I got touched with, I don't even know the little girl.
You were talking to the police?
Yeah, Treasure called and said, the police here, they want to talk to you. Can you have somebody come get us? Because we have to go. They put us in handcuffs and they said we have to go.
She definitely said they put the kids in handcuffs, but I want to get back to this dog.
And so I said, he said, you got your mom and friend? She said, yeah, here she go right here.
So I'm in the hospital. They're like, yeah, they told me if they told me that you're in the hospital, I don't need your stress or anything. But we are searching the house for a missing person. We have information related to your house. I'm like, you shouldn't have no information. You know where they took some dogs. They took the dogs. They took everything.
They take the dog stuff.
I don't.
And remember, Raina Fire and Bree said they heard dogs barking. She said they took the dogs. She said, well, what the fuck they take the dogs for? Then why would they take some dogs? I ain't, Shank, I've heard them take a lot of stuff. But the dogs, I don't know what happened to Shank Rock, guys. I don't know if he's watching the
I'm right
game.
here, Miss Parker. I'm
Okay.
right here.
I'm just baffled about this. This is mind
Let,
blowing.
let me just say this. We gotta give Bree and Rain of Fire and whoever else mentioned the dogs, we gotta give them credit because the mediums they called out the dogs. So we gotta give them credit for that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. Yep. And they're like, yeah, they're looking for, we have a missing person, and we're looking for, and it led to your house. And I'm like, ain't nobody missing in my house. And I said, who is missing? And they're like, it's a little girl, and she's 13. I said, well, what's her name? Because off of it, I'm always thinking that that's who it is. And they're like, well, we're not at liberty to give out that information right now. I'm like, y'all going through my house and y'all can't tell me what the little girl name is?
And they put my name in it.
Yep.
What did they say?
No, they didn't put your name in it. What they did was when they left and they left the search warrant, they said they found a cell phone in the car. And they had the cell phone number. Quite like, well, whose number is this? The cell phone. I said, that's Jay's phone.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna look at my jacket pocket and find that motherfucker.
No, you should have told me.
I should have. But I thought it was in my jacket.
He said, I thought you was going to go on my jacket. Now his phone is in the jacket, Shane. She said, you should have told me what to do.
Bingo.
But the messages, it's still messages there, Shane, that we can't
Yes,
overlook.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You're right, Miss Parker. You're right. You're
I
right.
can't wait to hear his real breakdown, y'all.
Jacket pocket. I wasn't thinking about none of that shit.
Instead of lying, like my thinking, you deliberately lied and said, oh, no,
okay, it's just a cell phone. That's all. Damn.
Well, this little just cell phone to have both of us up there some shit that ain't got nothing to do with.
I don't have nothing to do with none of that shit, but that's crazy. I'm trying to get that shit.
I ain't never seen none of their kids that got to do with Shannon. So how in the hell I got something to do with her goddamn niece? And here's the thing, now they got it all on the news. They got it all on the news, all over Instagram. Places for the girl. She's been missing a whole month, and all of a sudden, on Instagram, the Detroit crime. It was like 6 unmarked police cars. Detroit crime was at my house. The Detroit police, the state police was at my fucking house last night.
Alright, I'll call you. I gotta make another phone call.
I know this bitch got something. I know she got something to do with it. And I know it's on some spiteful.
She said, I know it's on some spiteful shit. I said what I say before this came out that Shannon was on some spiteful shit. She was, Shane. It's going to shock you in the end. I guarantee it. And when he come back, he's going to be every funky ass in the book. Okay. Hey, Love Smiles. He's gonna be every funk ass. I'm gonna get Barbie to make so many thumbnails. Him with the baby mamas and some more stuff with the shades on. Them riding dirty with him in a drop top and some more. Absolutely. Shannon in the front. I'm gonna make it very comical.
Long as you don't get Barbie to put my picture in there.
Oh, it's in there. It's in there. It's in there. Um, Sanji said if there was a body the deceased dogs would have dug around it. They could have.
Hey,
They could
Q.
have.
Hey, Kiana, you gonna leave me alone about my ads now? She got me the other night about my ads. You leave me alone about my ads, Q. Go ahead, Miss Parker.
Yes, y'all. Thank y'all so much. I want to leave y'all because he's great. Make that phone call to Shannon. Remember, Shannon, when Shannon got on that call with him, he was like, yeah, because old girl said they took her daughter's pink jacket. So Tashiana done gave him a rundown of what they taking. So he said, here, I got to make a phone call because his mind is wondering, what the hell do Shane got going on? And I ain't saying that it is possible that he did the unaliving, but Shannon had her hands in this, Shane. You know, she said, now, Miss Parker, what made her say she knows Shannon's involved? She knows something. Absolutely. She said, and I know Shannon did this out of spite. She said, I know Shannon got something to do with it. They were adamant, Shane. And I think that Shank Rock is going to be riding in a drop top with Shannon in the front. I'm gonna put all the baby mamas in there like the little life game. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But salute to everybody. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for just coming over and kicking it with us. While me and Shank are disagreeing, a lot of y'all was down there agreeing to disagree and stuff like that. And that's just gonna be part of it because we're hearing these calls as they're coming. So you have to go back and build your own timeline like Shank is going to do with every call. And take what you take out of it. If y'all think she innocent, you know what I'm saying? Who am I to tell y'all how to feel about the situation? But I say different. I don't agree, but I get Shank's perspective of everything. Thank you guys for the super stickers, super chats, the support, and just being here, hitting that like button for me, support me in that way. And we are out of here. Y'all have a good Mother's Day out there, okay? Kick y'all feet up, relax. It's not about gifts all the time. It's just about taking that day to do you and be you, okay? Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Salute everybody. Happy Mother's Day. Salute.
YouTube star, lighting up the screen, you know who you are. Bringing news you can use and a laugh or two. She's got the facts, the fun, and the realest view. With a voice so smooth and a smile so bright. She's shining like a beacon in the darkest night. Deep dives on the stories that really matter. She's breaking it down, cutting through the chatter. Pop in, stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone. With a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard. Asking all the questions, never missing a word. Or a second to none. She's blazing like the sun. Miss Parker, the only one. She's got the news to amuse,